Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a lash removal because over here we are curing lash blindness. I'm seeing a really big shift in the lash industry and a lot of clients are actually hesitant to have lash blindness, and a lot of people don't want to actually try getting lashes because they're worried that it's going to just be too much. We're here to change that one lash set at a time, and today we're using VEYES to remove some lashes so that we can start fresh. VEYES has an amazing aloe lash gel remover and we're using that today, as well as a new foam cleanser that is super gentle to the skin, especially for sensitive skin. When I say that I'm seeing a shift in the lash industry, this is what I mean. A lot of clients are actually worried about getting lash extensions and them being too much. I recently launched a whole new lash set called the half set for my clients, and a lot of people are booking it because they used to have lash blindness. What does that mean, lash blindness? Lash blindness is when a lash client gets so used to seeing overly full, heavy, and dark or dramatic lashes that they stop recognizing what actually looks balanced, clean, and flattering and healthy. Over time, natural looking or properly balanced lashes start looking too light or unfinished even when they actually suit the client way better. So in a nutshell, your eyes get desensitized to excessive lashes, so your perception of good lashes becomes super distorted. I made it my mission to bring back proper lash extensions that actually look good and suit your features, which is why I am giving my clients lash transformations that actually balance their eye shape and make them look better, younger, and just give this like softer, more natural finish. As you can see, we're using the VEYES lash remover in aloe. It's scent free and so gentle to the skin. I actually used the tape but a little bit thicker this time. I didn't cut it in half just because there will be some spillage there from the remover and I don't want it to touch the skin, and so I just gently rubbed it all over, and you basically just want to attach it or rub it on the spots where the glue is, so basically your bottom half of the lash. The trick with remover is to be patient and let it sit, so be mindful when you are scheduling lash removal services and you're only charging $10 for a lash removal. Be aware that this is a service that can easily take up to 30 minutes. So when you factor in your pricing, you want to make sure that that is reflected in there to make it worth your while. You can also use a saran wrap to help the process. I like to use lip swabs instead of my tweezers just because I feel like the tweezers could tear and pull a little bit too much if something is not loose and ready yet. So I like to use two lip swabs and just sandwich them together and pull that way. I would absolutely love to know if you guys are experiencing this whole lash blindness thing the same way that I am, because clients are just hesitant. Are your clients coming in saying they want a little bit less? Are they saying they want a lash break? Because I've had clients say that they have taken like a 2-year break and that now they're back for my half sets because they just want to make sure that they do not have lash blindness again and get stuck having too many lashes. So I'm like their insurance policy. Voice of reason, somebody who will hold them back from making a big mistake. I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling the same way about my own lashes. I've been totally doing the whole less is more, and I just find that it looks so much better. So I hate to be known as the girl that wears too many lashes and that just doesn't see it. Half sets is the answer for me. So if lash sets are taking you way too long and you're not making a whole ton of money like you would like to, and you have a bit of lash anxiety because things just aren't going as fast as you would like, and your pay is kind of suffering because of it, half sets are definitely for you. Been able to get 3 to 6 week retention with your regular clients, then also half sets might be the answer for you. Now let's move into the lash bath. This has to be my most favorite foam because it is hydrating and soothing and it does not burn the eyes. You do need to make sure that you keep those eyes closed, but it is really dense and creamy mousse, and it does not run down the face and ruin everyone's makeup, which is a huge plus. Lash foam is a lash prep and skincare all in one, and it has rose water, rose protein complex, and rose essential oils in it. It hydrates and soothes at the same time. As a quick tip, you obviously want to rinse off your client's lashes after the foam cleanser with water, and what I always do is I tilt their head to the side so that the water just kind of like runs down. Then take a fan to dry the lashes and you're all set to start your new lash set. I should also mention any cotton pad, it's not actually a cotton pad, but any of those things that you see in my videos, they are all lint free. Be sure to always only use lint free because cotton does have a reaction with the glue that you're using and can really actually burn your client's lashes off. Client loves a good wispy set. We also basically use a doll eye every time. Despite the fact that there are so many different lash styles out there and different lash maps, I basically still work off the original 2 or 3 that I've always used, which I've made videos about, which is the doll eye and the cat eye. The placement, obviously, of the lashes and longer lengths in the lash set definitely depends on the eye shape, whether the eye is downturned, whether they are even matching and equal, the eyes. You want to make sure to pay attention of that. I highly recommend you take a picture of your client's eyes, especially if they have a downturned eye, and just place it next to you so you can kind of use it as a reference point if you're not lash mapping per se, and do it how I do it, which is freestyle mapping. You want to use a picture for reference, or really remember that where at what point your client's eye downturns. So you don't have to get too technical with it, but you basically want to just use that as a reference point to know where you're going to be placing your longer lashes and where you're going to be stopping from placing lashes. I basically never lash the outer corner, meaning the last 5 to 10 lashes. They almost never get lashed by me, just because I find that it droops the lash set once it starts to grow out, especially if you have 3 to 6 week retention. Those outer lashes will ruin the lash set if they start to droop. Please let me know how lash removals have been going for you and how long they approximately take, because I definitely spend a good half an hour doing this. But this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and use my code VEYES10 for all VEYES Lash products, and I'll see you soon.